first podcast, you know what I'm saying? So, a speaking event. I'm pretty good at yapping though, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at yapping when I'm just doing it with just you and the camera and stuff like that. It's not the same as far as like a conversation. A conversation, I could like yap my ass up, no cap. So, about to have a good little yap session, man. Give y'all a lot of games, so make sure y'all get that link and go watch that. Alright, so what's up YouTube? So look, we're in the airport right now, early morning flight. You know, we headed to Miami for a super crazy day, super crazy events, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed, make sure y'all go subscribe right now. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram, follow me on all social media. You know, we're about to start turning this up a little bit more. Y'all been asking me for more entertaining videos and showing you some lifestyle and showing you guys kind of what I've been working on for the last year. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all, you know, a lot of things coming up. So make sure y'all stay tuned. To the baggage.
This is a special
secure the luggage.
Please maintain
and we need to go secure
at all times.
A rental.
Unattended baggage is subject
and
to search and inspection.
we still need to secure a room. I didn't even get a room yet. Like when I tell you I'm last minute, like it's really bad, man. It's really bad. So we gotta make a little bit more money inside the business, man. And then I'm probably gonna be looking for an executive assistant. You know what I'm saying? Another thing. If you are a girl and you want to date me, you want to fuck with me, just know that if we're dating, that you're a hired executive assistant. It's just part of the job. It just comes with the territory, man. So everybody that's an entrepreneur, they know how that is, man. And if you can't be there for someone, you shouldn't deal with a business owner, man. So definitely make yourself useful. Like date people or meet people at the airport. They say at the airport you meet like higher quality girls. You believe that?
Yeah?
Yeah, because they traveling and stuff like that?
Yeah, but then you get the girls that are being flown out.
Yeah. So if I follow a girl, right? I go on her, and the first thing I see is her highlights. And she has like 10 plus highlights of all these different countries and shit like that. Or she just a frequent traveler. Sometimes you're saying it might be some good, like it might be a solid female. Other times, I'm saying she might just be, you know, one of those, she taking any trip that comes her way, man. Taking any trip that comes her way. So proceed with caution, man. Proceed with caution. But it's good though, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like girls that want to Miami me to death. I don't like girls that want to club me to death, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like the club and stuff like that no more. So I like to take trips and go do things that I've never done before, man. So make sure y'all stay doing something that you've never done before, because that's very important. To go get some new memories and new experiences. You know what I'm saying? Experiences is worth more than money, man. So, like high level experiences. So I can get the best out of life, man. So, wait on this baggage, and then I think we're gonna go try to secure a rental, and then go from there. So, I'll keep you updated, man. So, this the only Euros he got. I was gonna try to get the little, but they don't got it in right now. I think that's a 2024 Performante. Just got here, man. Checked into a hotel. Show y'all around after we go check in, but about to get a car. It was a little difficult because it was so last minute. A lot of people only do 2-day rentals and, you know, all those different things, but, you know, ended up having somebody actually pull through for us. So instead of the rolls, we're gonna be in a lamb chop today, man. But it's cool, cause like I said, I got a lamb chop on my vision board, you know what I'm saying? So I never rolled one, so I gotta see, you know, like what the hype is and if it's a car I can see myself in. So we're gonna see what's up with that. Be in a lamb chop today, man. Don't got a lot of time, it's already 2:15. Gotta go get dressed, go find an outfit. You know what I'm saying, go do some networking, go just, you know what I'm saying, get the Miami vibe, man, because everybody been telling me about this Miami effect, so trying to see what's up. But stop being last minute, man. Don't be last minute like me. I don't be knowing what I'm gonna be having going on though, so shit. If somebody asks me if I wanna do something next week, I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure it out. But yeah, man. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Trying to, gotta see what they got. Gotta definitely see what they got. But like I said, I wasn't gonna tell y'all what I was doing out here or what was the whole reason for out here, but we're doing a collab today, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And before y'all skip to the end, comment down who y'all think I got a collab with today, man. So we flew out last minute, made it happen, and we coming correct. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Be ready on the lookout for that. And we going up. Oh wait, he got my key. Finding young shining, what do you call that, man? I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And look, we working the whole time too. Yeah. I'm looking for 5 business owners, man. If you have a 700 plus credit score and you're looking to get access to 100,000 plus in capital, you know what I'm saying, leverage your credit and turn your credit into cash flow, make sure you send me a DM right now and we will, you know, get you help.
What's going on, man? Famous and Wealthy Podcast. We got my boy Mir in the building, man. Hey, man, let's talk about how do we get funded, man. What made you even get into funding in the first place?
Man, what really made me get into funding, bro, I had a clothing brand. I was using my own money, so I was making money inside of my business and everything like that, and I couldn't scale as fast as I wanted to.
Right.
So I already knew I was, you know, making solid income. You know what I'm saying, hitting bigger months, and it was just me putting out a lot of money. So it was just like, you know, I had seen somebody on Instagram. He had like $1 million in funding. You know, like 20,000, 25,000, 15,000. You know, just a whole bunch of cars. Just, you know, like some of it 0% funding and everything like that. And it was just like, damn. So I hit him up and asked him, you know, how much he charged. You get what I'm saying? So I already had good credit, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like getting cars since I was like 19. I'm getting Hellcats back to back, you know what I'm saying? But I was putting down 10, 15, 20,000, you know, on cars and everything. But I didn't know I was building my credit throughout that whole process.
Right.
So when I had reached out to him and then, you know, he had told me, you know, yeah, I can get you, you know, 200,000, I can get you 250. He was like, you know, but he charges like 20%.
Right.
So I just did the math. Like he said, give me 200,000. Then he'll, you know, 40,000. Well, that's what I would have to owe him, and I would really have to, you know, make that up and, you know, pay that. So it's just like, oh nah, how much you want to teach me what you do? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like off the rip. It's like, all right, I know if he's able to do this, you know what I'm saying, he's doing this on a frequent basis and everything like that. He's making 40,000 off of one client. You know, I needed to know that information. So I was kind of already interested in credit, you know, from other things, but I was making a lot of money doing a lot of different businesses, you know, leveraging credit to, you know, get like starting like a car rental company, you know, getting 3-4 cars, making like 10,000 passive, and I wasn't really focused on like the other side of it. But then, you know, I learned about the funding, kind of just went down a rabbit hole, started seeing how deep it was, you know, like LLCs, H corps, foreign entities, and it was just like, it's really, you know what I'm saying, really being able to invest in whatever you got going on, whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you able to do that, you're really able to like get the bag and invest the bag however you see necessary, and you know it's on you if you make it or if you don't. You know?
Right. What's the most you think you made off funding in 1 month?
So I'm processing like a few million every month, and then I'm charging my clients, you know, like a percentage. So I feel like the most I didn't have like a $220,000 month.
Yeah. What do you do with your money when you make the money? Like, do you reinvest it in yourself? Do you go spend it? Do you go buy a car, watch it? Like, what do you do? Like most guys, like that I see on the internet, they like to, you know, like save their money. Or like me, I reinvest it back into myself. What do you do with your money?
I definitely had times where I was, you know, spending a lot of money, you know, putting a lot of money out on things that wasn't really bringing me a return on my investment.
Yeah.
And what I noticed was, you know what I'm saying, my discipline was falling off. You know what I'm saying, I would be like hitting like a crazy month, and then the money would, you know, be going somewhere that wasn't really benefiting me for real. So what I started doing is every time, you know, I felt myself starting to get comfortable, I'll invest into another mentorship. I'll invest into something that takes me like 3, 4, 5, 6 months to really just lock in, focus on. If I go buy something dumb, I'm making sure I'm buying something positive to go ahead and lock me in. So it's like, all right, cool, I want to go on a trip that might be, you know, 20,000, something like that. Right. I'm going to spend 20,000 on, you know, learning, let's say, marketing systems, you know, having someone do something that's going to be able to get me to the next level, you know, with my income and everything like that. That's kind of just what I've been on, working on the back end, stuff like that, for real. yesterday did the podcast. You know, that was super cool. You feel me? We went over a couple of different topics and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It was my first time meeting bro in person. We've been talking, communicating, you know, putting some stuff together, you know, planning these trips to Dubai, all over the country and everything like that. Saying, I wasn't always born. I don't know how this shit got like that, but I think I just turned into a natural, like, a little homebody and stuff, man. Didn't go to no club, didn't do no drinking or nothing like that, man. Really.
You're in bed by 12.
For real. For real, like, out of town, you know what I'm saying? Just coming out here for work, man. So, you know, and I still, you know, still got fly, still handle the business and everything like that, but it's just like, man, this the grind, man. So y'all getting to see the grind, like, oh, you know, stuff just seemed like boom, boom, man. I really be chilling, man. I'm a out the country traveler myself. I like doing stuff that's, you know what I'm saying, give me a boost of adrenaline, give me, you know what I'm saying, some experiences that I've never seen before, you feel me? Being around like beautiful water, you know what I'm saying, people with good energy and everything like that. That's my more like my type of vibe. You know, just sitting around just being drunk and being around just like a bunch of drunk, annoying people and that shit, I really care less for that. But a lot of stuff was closed too though. They said a lot of stuff was closed because like spring break. They said spring break been having like a lot of like strict curfews and stuff like that, so that's cool. So I leave today, got a couple more hours, man. The rental got cut short, you know, so we're gonna have a rental for a few more hours. So right now we're about to just go get some food. I really like pack like overly light, so we gotta stop at the store, get like some toothbrushes, toothpaste, and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And go get some food, and then might be stopping at a special location to show you guys something that I got in store. So stay tuned, man. If you haven't already, like this video right here and make sure you're subscribed, turn the post notifications on, you know. And inside of my community, you know, it's actually so much information inside of there that I think I'm going to let the price go back to $97. But if you came from watching this video, I'm going to drop the link in the description, and I'm going to let you guys get inside of my Rich for Life University for $47. I'm saying $47, that's less than $2 a day. It'll give you the step-by-steps on what you guys need to do in order to fix your credit, what you need to do to build your credit, and how to get discounted things that I have, you know, when it comes to primary trade lines, authorized user trade lines, you know, anything that you guys need credit related, you know, the banks to go to, how to, you know, get the approvals, everything, you know, like credit related is inside of Rich for Life University. The letters that you need to use in order to clean your credit, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get inside of Rich for Life University, you know what I'm saying? That is something that I just give strictly for you guys. When I figure out some new information, I'll put it inside of the community. It's $47. If you're not going to be willing to invest $47 into something that can put you in a better situation, my channel is probably not going to be for you. Pushing this bitch, there wasn't nobody on the highway for real. That shit was like, I don't know, this shit really powerful for real. Also, man, I'm trying to finish off this sleeve before the summer, man. So y'all know I'm super all hit up, man, all crazy. So if y'all know some tattoo ideas or some tattoo artists, man, it don't matter what city they're in, you know, let me know, cause your boy definitely trying to get right. Like I said, man, really gotta get things, man, and just see how I feel. Like, I knew that this was a nice looking car, and it was like a car that had, like, you know, a little some status and shit like that. But I ain't know I was gonna like, you know what I'm saying, like how I drove for the way I did. Definitely gotta be a part of the collection. I'm thinking maybe like red outside, red inside. There's financing options, so if you got good credit, you got personal funding, everything like that, you know what I'm saying, like we'll help you, you know, in being able to get the results you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? That's what we...
I ain't gonna lie, I might need a little help now.
I mean, no, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But the goal is to get in a room and then learn the information and execute on the information, and then, you know, you get a return on your investment.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Yeah, Mir, I'm gonna have to shoot you a message and figure out how we can make it happen.
No, for sure, you know what I'm saying?
I wanna go.
We all about making it happen, man. I'm only trying to be with action takers, people who trying to really make it happen. Now all that cap shit. Damn.
Yeah.
That's what they want to hear.
Yeah, you should never know. I just want to.
That's what they want to hear. They want to hear. They want to hear that lamb chop. They want to hear that bitch in Corsa mode. That's what they want to hear.
Let me hear it.
You want to hear it? I
Let
got
me
you.
hear it.
Hold up. Let me go bend some blocks real fast. like watch, we about to see what's up right here. She's talking to somebody, right? Y'all gotta see me in my natural habitat. You got some pretty eyes. This person out here at the gym? Yeah. You can work out. You got something to work from?
Connecticut.
Oh, there ain't nothing out there. Yeah, we just let bacon bitch. You know, the bitches gave me my food. It was some good service for the bitches. Check it out. Hit some pull-ups, man. Get some work. Maybe hit some muscle-ups or something. I don't know. A little tight, but no excuses to be made. How many we about to do? Say 20?
15 minimum.
Where y'all from?
California.
And how long y'all out here?
Till Sunday?
I don't know shit. I live in the blogger? Huh?
Are you a blogger?
Yeah.
We
What y'all
like to
do?
blog too. We're considered. We're nurses.
Nurses? Travel nurses?
Yeah. Well, they're travel nurses. I work at the hospital.
So what y'all got planned? Y'all just came and just...
Yeah, we just came. We're trying to spontaneous trip. Why are you buy us? I don't know. Wait, what are you doing?
We just had got some food from down there and ate, walking around. I don't know, like my flight leaving like 3 hours.
Oh, you're leaving today?
I just got here yesterday.
Oh, 1 day trip?
Yeah, quick turnaround. This your first time out here?
Yeah.
Damn, what you gonna do? You got here?
We're doing a pool party right now. But for later and tomorrow, I don't know yet.
Y'all going to a pool party?
Yeah.
You got a nice smile.
Huh?
You have a nice smile.
Thank you.
What's your color? What's your Instagram? Set the bait, right? You set the bait. You don't come off too thirsty. You know what I'm saying? What I like to do, I like to give them my Instagram so they can go do their research. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like to do my research, but I like them to do their research as well. You meet a girl and you're not sure how she really looked, and you say you want to do some further research. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure. But look, what you gotta do is get their Instagram so you can do some more research. But if you're a fly guy, you know what I'm saying, you let them do their research. So if they go on my page, they gonna say, damn, he fly. They gonna see you about your business. Cause they definitely gonna do their research. They're gonna go through your highlights and stuff like that, and they're gonna see if they wanna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you set the bait. So now we just set the bait. So now we about to take the car and we're about to, you know, give them like a little, like a, we gonna say bye, like we gonna say something like that, so they like, oh, okay, blah. But no, we definitely about to go crazy, man. Look, don't be afraid to shoot your shot. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So shooters gonna shoot, and then if you just don't want to shoot the shot, you can't just tell them you got a crazy girlfriend or something. Alright, man, so we just left from getting some food, walking around on the strip. You know, we headed to the airport right now. You know, stuck in a little bit of traffic though. But man, what I really just want to come on here and just tell y'all, man, is just, you know, everything that you want out of this life is definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can achieve anything that you want out of this life as long as you be consistent and you know exactly where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So that next level that you want to get to is not going to be comfortable, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be within your budget, it's not going to be within, you know, like your comfort. It might not be within, you know, your current skill sets either though, man. But I'm just here to tell y'all that, you know, if you have a dream, the only limitations that you have is the ones that you give yourself, man. So, you know, set your dreams big, set your goals high, you know, because you could achieve anything that you want to, you know, that you want to, you know. So I remember, like, I never knew I knew that I was going to be in a car like this one day, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn. But it all starts with a thought, you know. It starts with how you're going to try to accomplish these things, what you're going to do, working consistently, you know, working hard, working smart, you know, and then getting around other people who have already been able to do those things, you know. So a lot of the things that I've been able to accomplish, it all, you know, started from having a belief and actually, you know, like being curious and wanting to figure out, you know, how I could actually get to these places, you know. And that's talking about like me going out the country, me getting cars, me getting jewelry and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Like way before I ever even like bought jewelry, I was going to the jeweler and trying on jewelry and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like when I couldn't even afford, you know, like the pieces and stuff during the time. Damn, man, like, like they want me to just drive, get aggressive. I ain't even trying to be on all that, man. But yeah, so you just gotta really just, you know, have a lot of faith, man. Not let anybody with small mindsets or limited beliefs, you know, on their life and their situation dictate, you know, where you want to go. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, friends, family, relationships, it's your life, man. So you got to make sure that you get to where you're trying to get to, you know. So they might have a different vision of where they want their life to be. So that's why it's good to, you know, connect with people and really figure out what people do want out of life, what people want out of any situation, so you can know if you're wasting your time, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that you guys should definitely, you know, set some goals, be intentional about what you want out of life, because if you don't set any goals and you don't have any intentions for your life, then you're not going to just magically wake up and just be, you know, a multi-millionaire or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So it takes some planning, it takes a lot, man, it takes a lot. So another thing, man, is credit. You know, I study, talk about credit, you know what I'm saying, because credit is really something that you can use to trampoline you to your dream life. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys are business owners and you're trying to save, you know, the money from your job and use that, and it's like you're not going to be able to grow your business, you know, at the rate that you want to. So even if you start off by using your own money, you know, eventually you're going to need to scale. Eventually you're going to need to not have your job income that you're living off of, you know, slow your business down. You know, that's why it's separate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all definitely need to understand a lot about how like finances and things work. You know, how good debt and bad debt is not the same thing. You know, so good debt is money that you're making money off of. You know, debt that you're making money off of. So it's okay to be in good debt, man. It's okay to be in good debt. And I know a lot of people, they just were never given this information. So even if you tapped in and watching, you know, what we're talking about right now, man, it's just, it shows that you're interested. It shows that you're moving in the right direction, you know. So I just don't want y'all to just be getting motivated from these videos. I really want y'all to be taking action, you know, because you can have all of the hopes and dreams in the world, but at the end of the day, if you don't, you know, start doing the work, then, you know, the process can't start until you do. So that's definitely another gem, man. You gotta take action. You gotta not be comfortable. You need to think big, man, dream big. So I just want y'all to see that, you know, throughout this process and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be experiencing and doing certain things with me that I've never even done, you know, like on my own. So y'all gonna be able to see this journey, and you're just gonna be able to watch certain things just come into fruition. So I'm just super excited for y'all to be going on this journey with me, man. I appreciate all my supporters, you know. So another thing, like I said, I pay attention to everybody that likes my videos. I pay attention to everyone that likes my pictures, that comments on my pictures, you know, all the people that are like active followers and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all be sending me messages, and those messages keep me going a lot of times. You know, people telling me that they watched my video and they wasn't gonna go to the gym today, but then they saw a video of me talking about discipline and they locked in, and just like small stuff like that, man. So it definitely doesn't go overlooked, you know. So support is very much free, and relationships are worth more than money. So if you have a way to connect yourself to people who, you know, you find that, you know, you like them and they are seem like they're going somewhere and everything like that, man, make sure you treat people, you know, good, and then make sure you treat everyone good, because you never know how tables can turn, you know. So treat people the way you wish to be treated, you know. That's a good thing to live by. But yeah, man, we about to just take this ride. I just want to drop that little piece of game on y'all, man. Stay focused. It's not over. Your current situation isn't your final destination, man. Fall in love with the process, and the results won't follow. You know what I'm saying? If you focus on the results and the results don't come fast enough, y'all won't give up. So make sure y'all just fall in love with the process and just, you know, put the work in, man. We put the work in. You know, I haven't had any liquor, you know, haven't smoked, you know, I didn't even have no sex when I was out here, man. Really just out here just working. Spent all this money and everything like that, but it's just like, it's not about that, man. So it's all gonna make sense later though. But yeah, man, when we get to the airport, you know, gonna do what need to be done, fill this up with gas, drop off the rental, and then we headed back to Houston, man. So, you know, if you haven't already liked this video, I'm saying, go ahead, like this video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers right now, so we need to get there as fast as possible. So I'm gonna keep dropping videos super consistent so we can get there. Appreciate it. I know we didn't give y'all an update. The update is we got stranded in Miami, man. We got stranded in Miami. We had to try to drop off the rental, and there was some miscommunications that was going on that ended up having us out here longer than expected. But everything happens for a reason, you know, so we're just having some food, making the most out of it, having another day. Like I said, y'all know I'm trying to get a crib out here ASAP, so, you know, we're going to do a little exploring, man, get a vibe for the city, and see what it's talking about. In order to do this, you have to fingerprint it.
That's next level. I ain't gonna lie, fingerprint is next level.
Fingerprint is crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's federal.
Show me how you be recording videos off your phone.
Oh, I can show you. Let's see.
Would you go to your camera roll or to the?
Just go to your camera like this. So this is what I do. Like, I go like just put the video, and then I switch it to 4K.
4K 60.
And then it's 60, and then I leave it at 1. I used to do 5.5, but to be honest, 0.1 is the best. Yeah, it's the best.
And then what you be doing? Cause like, I don't know.
You gotta record it and then click
Show me how you record a room.
That's what I do. That's what you do, right?
So yeah, so just like that, like.
But you start at 1 and then hit 0.5.
So like the apartment, if there's good daylight, it's gonna be 1.5. But if it's nighttime, definitely one has to do that.
Oh, you hit the spin.
No, you don't have to hit the spin, bro.
You do hit the spin. You hit the spin. I'm telling you, like certain people know how to record. Like I'm not knowing what you're saying, so it's like I'm learning how to do this shit. It's like people know how to make a room. They like. It's in the spin. You gotta hit the spin. You gotta hit the spin. Hey man, you gotta get your money up. You gotta get your credit right. Sir. One lesson you would say that you would give your younger self on what it took to get to this level?
Obviously believing in yourself, bro. Like every day, every night, all I think about is what kind of car I want to drive, the jewelry I want to have, where I want to live, the next watch I'm gonna get. Like I'm just like super ambitious, and I know it's just materialistic bullshit, but like it's just shit that I want to achieve, you know. And that's how you basically measure your achievements. Is through like materialistic bullshit, unfortunately, but you just gotta believe in yourself. And bro, I'm like stressed out 24/7. Like you guys have no idea. Like just moving in here, I'm stressing me the fuck out and shit. That
shit definitely stressful to try to get to the next level, man. Cause it's like a lot of people look at certain people in a certain position and everything like that and think that they just got it so easy and everything just, you know what I'm saying? Like that person, I promise you, is more stressed out than you because they are very hard on themselves. And if everyone else, that's why you gotta go be around people who are doing much better than you and are on a different level, because now the things that you used to be stressing yourself about, yes, you're still gonna stress yourself, but I don't know, man. Y'all know. I be saying the same shit so much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know,
true,
like,
though. Like,
yeah,
let's
like,
just start
y'all
repetitive. Like I say this shit cliche as hell, but like taking risks. Like I dropped out of college, dirt broke, full ride scholarship, playing football, the biggest risk of my life. But I just say at the end of the day, like even when you have all the money, the jewelry, the cars, like you still gotta take a risk. You gotta invest more. You gotta just do more. But like, if you're scared to invest $100, imagine when you have $100,000, you're gonna be scared to invest $1,000. Like, you literally have to, like, I'm pretty sure everyone here literally went broke investing into themselves, like taking risks. Hey, even if that shit don't work, you gotta do it again until it works. Eventually, that shit gonna work. Hey, and it worked. I can say for me, it worked. I got that shit tatted on my leg. Fear. It literally says face everything and rise. Like. That's what risk mean to me. Like, you literally have to face everything and rise from it. So I got that shit tatted on my body. That's it.
Belief, having faith, and taking risk. But also, you need a skill. If you're looking to make your first 100K, you need to have some type of skill, and that is sales. You gotta be good on the phone. You gotta be good in the DMs. You gotta start generating income. Once you get the sales done, you can start investing into the marketing, going crazy on Instagram. You know, getting what you need to go to the next level. So risk, faith, and you need a skill if you want to go to the next level. But definitely tap in with these guys. These guys are on the right path. They know exactly what they're doing. And yeah, it sounds repetitive, but they're giving you the actual sauce to go to the next level. There's no secret formula, it's just work.
We just moved in yesterday, so there's no furniture, but you guys can come check it out.
I know that shit feels so good moving into it. These boys is grinding on the cabinets or on the counters. For real. Counter grind. It's fire.
Obviously, the view's the best part.
Hey, I got a full wraparound.
Is fake. And not fake as far as, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you intentionally bought something fake, but, you know what I'm saying, yeah, aftermarket bands, you have aftermarket diamonds. If it's not factory, it's not, you know what I'm saying, everything's not original. So, you know what I'm saying, stop getting finessed by these jewelers, and if you are getting finessed, understand that you are getting finessed and use it to your benefit. You know what I'm saying, everything in life is a finesse, everything in life can be a scam, but it's depending on how you use it and how you use that information to leverage it in order to make the best out of a positive situation. Have full, have empty type of, you know what I'm saying, mindset. So I need to stay on y'all toes, man. Don't get finessed. And if you do get finessed, you know what I'm saying, finesse the game, man.
Yeah. It's part of the game. That's how you learn, you know, buy jewelry. You gotta get finessed first, then you learn how to buy that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So I think a lot of these do be like aftermarket bands though, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how they're able to give you these prices and everything like that, man. So.
But like that's why it's good to have a relationship with your jeweler, because he knows you're always gonna come back and, you know, you always work a deal with you for sure.
Definitely, but you know, make sure you guys keep insurance on your jewelry. If you're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure that you're protecting these things, man. Don't go spend a whole lot of money and be cheap. Don't go spend a whole lot of money and not secure yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn how to fire a weapon, have a gun license. If not, you know what I'm saying, if you go in certain places and you don't have security, but you want to be wearing 6 figures worth of jewelry and something happens, it's going to be on you because you didn't take the proper precautions. So if you're going to spend 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000 in jewelry, but you don't want to hire security for $100 an hour, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be right here. They're saying it's the Miami effect, man. I feel myself leveling up.
Sometimes doing
Just one. Just give me one.
What's your style though? Like
I like bad bitches.
But I'm saying what?
Like bad.
Easy. Like
bad.
Is it Hispanics, light skin, or don't matter?
If she bad, she bad. I ain't gonna lie. She bad, she bad. But I ain't gonna lie. I like not like out of this world bad, but I like bad bitches. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I like bad bitches. Real bad bitches.
Locality in the house, in the heart of Miami. Shout out to my boy Amir. He's absolutely crushing the game. Definitely tap in with him. And you know, get your credit right, get the funding, get the mentorship. He's gonna turn you up. Miami 2025, let's get it.
All right, man, so it's been a cool little trip, man. A lot of unexpected things, a lot of great connections, a lot of good information, good networking and everything like that, man. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. You know, turn post notifications on. Let me know what else kind of content you guys want to see, man. But you know, you guys can expect a lot of trips, a lot of podcasts, a lot of collaborations, a lot of networking, a lot of getting to the next level. You know what I'm saying, when you're watching this channel, man. So you know, make sure y'all take action from these videos. Don't just watch these videos and become motivated. You know, use that motivation and use that to take action and do something that can change the situation, man. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Appreciate all my loyal supporters. You know what I'm saying? If you're rocking with me, let me know. I appreciate that. Until the next video.
Lost it all, got found with more. I've been up and down before. Focus like a motherfucker. Going at it, stand the course. Forever keeping my cool, ain't got nothing to prove. I really fuck up some money if ain't nothing to do. Yeah, who ain't focused? There's too much more.